Alright, what's good, everybody? I want to welcome y'all back to another episode of One-on-One with 8. I'm here with my guest today, man.
You already know.
Yeah,
it's
man.
Louie, PB and Louie.
I'm saying, glad to finally get you up in here, man.
I'm happy to be doing this.
Hell yeah,
It's for the people.
It's needed.
Right.
It's needed.
For sure.
We're going to get straight to it, man. First and foremost, for those who don't know who you are.
Right.
You know what I mean? Mind letting them know who you are, where you from.
Right. My name Louie Jay. I go by PB and Louie Jay, whatever you want to call me. I'm from Irvington, New Jersey, 21st Street, Ellis and Hopkins. You know what I mean? One of the Grape Street Crip members. I guess it was popularized from the early 90s to the early 2000s. Artist, father, entrepreneur, you know what I mean? I'm a lot of different things. I got a lot of titles.
Yeah, a lot of, with many different hats. You know what I'm saying?
Black man.
Yeah.
Father,
We put that out there.
Right, you know what I mean?
On that.
And just a positive figure in the community right now. You know what I mean? At least I try to be.
That's what's
up.
You know, especially coming from 21st.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't too much. It wasn't too much positivity coming through. You know what I'm saying? Like during that era. You know what I'm saying?
It's a different thing then, man.
Whole bunch of big grape shit.
Yeah, right. We was on a different time.
Yeah, no ketchup on that one.
Right. Hey, but you know, a lot of people wasn't in from that era, so they don't remember the no ketchup era and shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. It started off fun and games till you got your ass, but
yeah, right.
You know, a nigga like me had to go in the house and put some Heinz on the glizzy back in the day. No homo.
Yeah, man. Definitely want to shout out my boy Wadu from up there too, man.
You know what, you and him look similar.
Yeah, that was my guy back then too.
Yeah, you know Wadu, one of my brothers. You know he still in the feds.
Yeah.
You know, he was one of them guys that went the weak way. Mm-hmm. That was, you know what I mean? That was really for the shit. So you know, after the school, you already know where he was gonna end up at. So nigga been back since 03, come home for a year or two. Yeah. And you know, back and forth. Yeah. Unfortunately, you know what I mean? I wish my nigga would have chose a different path, but you know, we're still my brother, but we all make mistakes. Who am I to judge? You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? And you know, through it all, bro always stood up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He always stood tall, you know, since we was kids. You know what I'm saying? And you know, even running with him back then. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know the no ketchup shit. I came up there. You know what I mean? I was up there. Seen a nigga get beat with half a tree. I said, oh, that grape shit ain't for me, man. We can't be friends after we hit with a fucking tree. What? How we going?
We can't be cool at that.
You know, when you gang
how far is our friendship?
Right. Niggas to whoop niggas with chains.
It's different.
Yo, you know what it is? I think it was, you know, niggas grew up with no mothers and no fathers, so you don't have no love for yourself. How you gonna have love for another nigga?
Word up.
You do whatever you think your friends and whoop this nigga ass with a tree.
Word up.
That's nuts.
I gotta see if you prepared to motherfucker go out here and die with me.
That's the real meaning right there, getting whooped with a tree.
That was fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yo, we here now. We here now, and you know, during those times, you know, we would have never thought that we would even be in an era like this right now, because everything was, you know, I get it, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, the streets is always gonna be the streets. The streets is just gonna evolve, but you know, like we seen an era where color banging was a real thing.
Very real.
And being out of pocket was a, you know, like we was all restricted to our, you know, prospective neighborhoods and areas. Right. It wasn't too many of us that could, you know, move around from neighborhood to neighborhood, place to place.
For sure.
And be okay, so to say.
Be comfortable.
Yeah, be comfortable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you could sneak. You know what I mean? You could slide.
You can
go slide through there, but
you gotta be covered to your face and tied.
You know what I'm saying? Don't let it just say, who that? Yeah. Cause you gotta respond. You gotta respond. Like, you know, there wasn't too many niggas who could move like that, but now we said, today you can a little bit more. Today you can a little bit more.
I'm gonna get my ass whooped up going up a new community. I don't know what the fuck we was thinking, bro. I don't know. Trying to go see a job.
I don't know what the fuck you was thinking.
Oh man. Trying to go see a job. He was like, yo, little bro, come with me. I'm like, alright. I'm gonna go with you, bro. He's like, yo, I'm telling you, she gonna let both of us rock. You know how it
go
back and
hit you with the bait, you know.
I'm like, I'm going, bro.
Oh, she ready?
We on a bus. We on a 25.
Cat got on the road for that shit.
What we got on the bus with it, yo? You heard?
I'm like, where we going? He's like, man, no, he ain't gonna tell me. He ain't telling me going to Nuke.
Man.
Like, we going close to downtown.
Close to downtown.
I'm like, all right, cool. Let's go do it.
Yeah.
He goes down there. I'm talking about Daylight. Yeah. We go down there with Daylight. Go ahead, Daylight. I'm gonna be with him. We get off the what's name. He dropped the gun. I'm like, yo, bro, why you got the slim out like this? Like, what's the name? He was like, we gotta get off right here. I'm like, right here. I'm like, hold on. You know, right there, that building, that welfare building wasn't there back in the day. You feel me? It's just the store. And then you look across the street. It's the hub. You see the Jacks.
It's the hub.
I'm like, yo, we going right here?
Yeah.
He was like, yo, I'm telling you, it's different. It ain't gonna be like when you go into the middle. We gonna be straight right here.
We gonna be on the outskirts. Yeah, alright.
Yo, we get up to the. I got a purple jersey on. I got one of the Laker jerseys on. I'm like, yo, why would this dude let me come out here with a Laker jersey on, summertime with Timbs?
You're done.
You feel me? We go up there. Soon as we get by the gate, Shorty standing up to the what's name. I see one of the niggas going, little young nigga going there. Go inside. Immediately. We go upstairs. Soon as we make it by the door, somebody's stealing me. Pull up my leg. My man got the slammer. That joint went off. These still whooping niggas inside. They don't even
never had a chance.
Had to bite a nigga, get up out of there.
Yeah. And that's regular.
That was regular.
That's regular. And no bullshit.
It was fun though. Now you sit and think about it. It was dangerous though.
It was, but y'all was returning them favors.
Oh, for sure.
Y'all was returning them favors because 21st was a block. Like, alright, you know, you had 20th, you had 19th, 18th. But you had 21st.
Right. That's what I said. Elza Hopkins in 21st Street. It was a different day.
Yeah, and then I remember I was younger. Like, but you know, we was all, you know, all this shit started when we was young.
Right.
But I was a little bit older. I remember this, I was probably like 18, 19 at the time. I had got like one of my first jobs. It was a cable company. Fucking cable company, you wear a fucking red t-shirt, man.
No, you joking.
Oh my God, they sent me on 21st. Niggas don't want to hear that cable shit. These niggas returning favors. Oh my God, bro. Man. It was all bad.
Yeah.
It was all bad. It was all, but you know, sometimes, you know what I mean? When you got a good face, you know what I mean? Niggas remember from somewhere.
They don't whoop your ass like that.
As bad.
You get a little pass.
Right.
You get a little pass. Alright, cool. But yeah, it's always bad. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas ain't shit.
Y'all bugging, bro.
Y'all niggas ain't shit.
That's what I always tell everybody.
That's all I can think, man. Y'all niggas ain't shit.
That was one. I was telling dudes like this, bro.
Oh, man.
From 99 to like 2007 and 8. It was like 5-1, Blood versus Crips. So all the Bloods was crazy deep in every hood, everywhere you go. So only
it was easier to get in.
Yeah, so y'all niggas was deep as hell.
Beating niggas with half the trees. We only got to get in 31. Like
3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes again. Feet in there.
We had to be.
We not friends.
Yo, it was a different thing though. Y'all niggas
was different. Y'all
was different in the buildings too. I'm telling you.
It was showtime. It was showtime.
Right, that's what I'm telling you. It was hard, bro. You had to live a little different when you was outside.
But I got thrown on the crib for one fucking year, yo.
And what happened? And you still here.
I'm still here.
And you survived it.
I'm still here. A couple of them niggas, they ain't like that though. They ain't like it.
How long was you here for?
A couple hours.
Yeah,
a couple hours. They got me out of there because the CO, you know, they like, I guess by law they really couldn't do it, but the cop was on some dickhead shit.
Right. And
he threw me and my little brother on the clip for
fresh out quarantine.
Yeah, you know how my chest is. I got all the tats and all the.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, but you know,
I was mad at the CO.
But by the time then I was who I was. I wasn't a kid no more.
Right.
And you know what I mean. So niggas showed me love. But a couple niggas, they wanted to return some favors.
Right.
It was politics involved by then.
It was smart that you got out of there, though. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Hell yeah, nigga.
I got jumped in the building 2 or 3 times. I'm mad aggressive, right? I ain't gonna lie to you. Know, this is a different person I am now.
Yeah.
And changing life. I'm mad aggressive, and I talk a lot of shit. You feel me? And I think sometimes I think I'm bigger than what I am. And sometimes it come with a lot though, being me. No, I'm big as hell now. I wasn't big as hell on 4, on 5. Hell yeah. I'm big now. Nah, I'm big now, but I wasn't this. And little bro tell you 07, 08, I was like 215, 220. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I wasn't.
So that's small.
Yeah, I was. That's.
I ain't even hit 2 yet my whole life. I always had to come from a skinny nigga perspective.
Yeah, so.
God damn.
I'm 5'10" though.
But I was always good until niggas started grabbing me and shit. Right. Alright, hold up. I'm only about $150. Niggas trying to take you to Earth and all this shit. Now I'm on a helicopter ride. What the fuck? I thought we was fighting.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm doing whatever it is to survive.
Hell yeah.
I used to be going. As soon as we used to go in the bullpen. As soon as I get in the building. Me and Spaz, I don't know if you know Spaz.
Yeah,
used to be wild. As soon as we step in the building,
that's my guy.
You know what I'm saying? It's different. My name, niggas saying my name. They like, oh, that's 490. You know, I'm going by Louie Jay now. They like, oh, that's big 490. It's over. You feel me? It'll be a different thing. So I'm outside in the streets. Ain't no guns outside in the building. You know what I mean? You can be whoever you will want to be in the streets. When you step inside these 4 walls.
Yeah, you got this. You got to have some knuckle game, man.
They got some knuckle game.
And I don't give a fuck.
And a lot of heart.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck how many niggas you can sneak and knock out. You gotta be able to go. You gotta be able to take some hits, man.
Right.
Niggas gonna test that shit. Yo, I'm sure gonna test that shit out.
And you gonna lose some, man. You gotta be honest with yourself. But when I was young, I had a different perspective on life. So I thought, you know, maybe if I'm losing a fight, that I should feel like a pussy. When that's not the case. If you losing a fight, if you win it, you win it. You know what I mean? As long as you get respected, at the end of it, you should feel, you know what I mean, stand tall. As long as you ain't let them nigga disrespect you, you should be good.
And theoretically, like, I feel like I won everyone I fought.
Right.
I consider none of them shits an L.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what the damage was done.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about even getting jumped. I'm still walking away feeling like I won because
those different. Those different. But when you shoot a nigga to 1 outside on the streets or inside the building, they 2 different places.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you beat a nigga, if you lose outside in the streets, it's a little different than losing in the building. The consequences is a little different because it's smaller confines, so you can be more hurt here opposed to you in the streets. You know what I mean? Somebody might come get a nigga up off you on the way to how you feel. I guess it's all about, like you said, like mindset. Where even if you lost the fight, you won because you still fought it. So I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, like I said, with that being in my mind, friend, like, I'm cool on everything.
Right.
Nigga, he dogged you. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
I fought that nigga.
Scrap with him. And I scrap with you. You keep talking about that nigga dog.
Fact.
You gonna have to, you gotta show me that.
Yeah.
And that's just always been my mentality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like you said, we work in progresses. You know what I'm saying? Like we working, and you know, I try to remind people when I do talk to people, you know, outside of 1-on-1 with 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker gotta be like, I gotta be mindful. I'm a work in progress, baby. I'm not a finished product.
So all the yelling ain't gonna be.
Yeah.
You can't really do it too much.
Yeah, we can't do that too much. You know what I'm saying? Because I jumped the gun. Like I'm full throttle with everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't really be having. I'm not an arguing type of guy. Like we could disagree all day. I can make my point. You can make yours. We could agree to disagree.
Right.
It could be yo fuck you, but it ain't gonna be. You ain't gonna be popping shit. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. So I'm trying to be a positive guy, man. I'm trying to have a platform. I'm trying to elevate.
Right.
You can't sit there and be like, hey, Jew, bitch. I'm gonna respond to that.
Right.
You can't like, oh, suck my dick. I don't play them type of games.
Yeah, I don't play those type of games either. But you know what it is? It's a difference between people be getting comfortable for you, too comfortable with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you know, I try to keep my distance. And the more you keep your distance from niggas, the more they gonna value you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The more you around nigga up in his face, you got a relationship with him.
Cause you're accessible.
Right. So he accessible. Yeah. So now the conversations will be different. You know what I mean? So now it's probably never gonna be suck my dick, but he might know some personal information and may say some things during an argument that hit towards that. Yeah. And then that become you know a different conversation. Cause say I told you I was on broke, bro. Yeah. I ain't really got it right now.
And then I sit there and I play on that.
Right. And then I'm gonna go to the corner store, I wanna buy something crazy, opposed to you giving me constructive criticism on why not to do it. You'll come at me like, yo, why are we doing that stupid shit you done? Now, come on, my man, still at the end of the day, I may be a broke man, but don't call me a stupid motherfucker.
Word up.
You know what I mean? Dumbass, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, it's all about how you choose your words. I'll be having to tell them, when you talking to some of the our business partners or other people, you gotta relax, my nigga.
You can't shit on them.
What? This nigga right here.
Now what you say is how you say
this shit, right? I'm like, yo, and he's so intelligent. I guess he think everybody, him and my man Buck, they think everybody on their same intelligence level. Bro, everybody not on your same, you know what I mean?
You can't play that like
right.
You can't do that. And I think a lot of times that be our mistake, you know what I mean? We want to hold people to a certain standard. Right. We want to put expectations on people, and that's where disappointment come from. You can't disappoint me if I don't hold you to no expectation.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just like I don't have to call you a dumb motherfucker.
Right.
I could be like, yo, you could do a little bit better at making good decisions.
Right.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still getting the same point across.
Because it stopped the arguments.
Stop the argument, you dumb motherfucker.
And then I'm more obsessive. I might listen to you more now.
Exactly.
You say dumb motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Stupid as hell.
Immediately, as soon as you come.
Like, I don't want to hear nothing you saying no more. I'm focused on, I'm a dumb motherfucker.
Right. Okay. Or a nigga call you like in the morning time, like, yo, you never fucking listen, bro. Like, yo, bro. Before we start this conversation, bro, you want to have a fight, bro? Or you want to have a constructive conversation?
Let's go on first. Like, don't jump on that shit I just he woke up like, bro, what's
crazy nigga? This nigga, yo, nigga call you like that. He's like, he said, I'm never listening to your stupid ass. It's early in the morning. It's like 8 in the morning. I'm like, what?
Hey, this about you, bro.
It's about me, though. He said, no, listen. Like, yo, bro. Bro, I do this to wake you up because I know how you're gonna be. Start arguing. He try to rattle the tank right away. I'm like, yo, bro. So immediately I'm like, yo, bro, stop talking to me like that, bro.
Off the wake up too, nigga.
He started laughing, then I'm like, man, look at me. I fell for the.
I
fell for the bait.
Off you now.
Early in the AM.
You up though now?
Yeah, I'm up now.
Now you be protective. He's a genius.
But look though. How did that play into rapping?
Right. So you know the gang shit made the story better. I ain't gonna lie. It took for me to get here. I feel like it took a longer time because I kept going to jail. I ain't really understand. My last time I've been in jail was like 2014, 2015. Okay. That's when I kind of like, all right, I mean, this is what happened to me the last time that made me understand. Gotcha. And maybe I'm starting to get a little too old and just a little bit more wiser in my years, right? Okay. So I'll get locked up in 2014. This is the beginning of the pill epidemic in our era, Essex County, you know what I mean? Because we had it when we was younger, but it wasn't like, you know, we ain't from the drug era where the hustlers do the drugs. Yeah. So, you know, I am who I am now. Like you said, I am who I am now in 2014. Everybody know me. So now I'm in the bullpen. I'm with all the blood, just me. I'm chopping it up. You know, niggas. You know, it's a different time now. So that's even weird to me now because I'm like, damn, I'm a Crip on the only blood here, and we chopping it up just because we been down. We done, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, we've been through the storms already. So I'm talking to my man in here for a murder, 2 murders. I don't want to say his name, but he's from Fairmont. You know what I mean? Off that side, I'm chopping it up with bro. He like, yeah, boo woo. Yeah, I'll be home in 3 years after I beat this John. You know, I'm talking to me, and in my mind, I'm like, this nigga talking to me like this is normal. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm from this, and it's normal to me, but it's not normal for it. I'm about to have my newborn baby. I'm about to have my newborn baby. And so while you talking to me, my wife, at the time she wasn't my wife, my girl, she pregnant, she like 8.5, 9 months. She had a baby any day. And I'm sitting here for some shit. I went to probation. I get locked up in probation for the same thing that I was on probation for. So I didn't understand it. I'm like, I'm already angry. Yeah. I'm locked up. I'm on probation for a shooting, right? I just came home, parole, everything. You know how I go. Yeah. So I did it. They ended my probation, but locked me up saying that I missed a warrant from 2007 or 8 when this happened. Yeah. I'm like, how is it possible? It's the same charge. Yeah. But the numbers was different. So whatever the situation.
So being that it was under a different docket number, they took one out the system and left the other one in.
Right. So I got to sit here for 3-4 days for them to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? And then of course, like I was saying, to go back to what I was saying, I'm sitting here, I'm seeing the dudes coming in. One little dude that was sitting next to me, he just started and fall down. Young boy, 19, hit his head. Yeah. You know what I mean? Smacked his head around, start having seizures. Yeah. I said, yo, I gotta get out of here. Yeah. I can't keep doing this, right? Yeah. And in the process of that, you know, the music was already coming. I was already doing the music, but if I'm getting locked up 6 months here, 9 months here, 18 months here, 14 months here, 13 months here. Yeah. You know what I mean? I've never been downstate. Yeah. But I promise you, I probably got more. What's the name?
County bills.
This shit ridiculous. You feel me? You would think I was a junkie. Yeah. How many county bills I got? You know what I mean? You think I was this shit ridiculous. You
you back? You home?
Yo, they say they normalizing me. So as they send me, yo, somebody lunch it down.
Yeah, I know the routine.
You know what I mean? They letting me quarantine. I remember one time I came home from quarantine, came back 3 weeks later. He's like, oh, don't even let him in. He's like, bro, you can just sit out here with me, bro. Watch the TV for a little bit, bro. I know you're tired of being in there. Bro, you know the 23 hours and 45 minutes quarantine worth than anything you can do.
You know what I mean? Once you got staying in quarantine, yeah, you're a regular, man.
You're a regular.
You're a regular.
He's like, yo, bro, you wanna act like you mopping, bro. You say you wanna. I ain't feel bad for me going in the cell. He feel bad because he know I just. You know what I mean? Right, and when you crip, sometimes, you know, you're only supposed to be here for like 5 days. When you're a crip, you know, sometimes you can't, the tears be full because it's only small areas. I'm in here 3 weeks. Imagine being locked up for 3 weeks for 23 hours and 45 minutes. Feel me?
3 weeks.
They already took your TV shot. You straight. They been 3 days ago. They took you straight.
Around that court TV.
Right. Now you in here, you beating up the fiends now because you just want to get me off this.
Get me out of here. What is it gonna take?
Yeah, what is it gonna take to get me out of here? Please, whatever it is. You feel me? And you know those things. That now swing it back to rap. You know what I mean? My mindset started to change. With the music, I gotta do something. I gotta find a plan to get me out of here. I'm already 3-4 felonies in. Obviously, my jobs are gonna be limited. My job choices. What can I do? Obviously, I got the entrepreneurial spirit. I'm already selling crack.
Already.
Right. I'm already selling dope. Already got an entrepreneurial spirit. So let me use this little bit. Right. Let me use a little bit of this money and leverage what I'm doing. All right. How can I do that? Yeah. I like entertainment. I'm already doing music. Let's get popular in music to make all avenues of everything else come out. And I can sell things now. Now people know me for one thing, because now the person is the product. Me, the artist, Louie Jay. You know what I mean? So now when you see me, oh, yo, Louie, you got a shirt? I like that shirt. You know, people like me because, you know, when I had to make the DJs believe me that I was a rapper, right? It took all the way till I was 2019. The last niggas wasn't believing me. You got ask them. Niggas was like, bro, you a street nigga, bro. Y'all don't even bring your music up here. Because, you know, I've been to parties. I tried to force music on DJs. And it was the wrong thing. I was taking the wrong approach. I don't know no better. You feel me? I know I got 50 niggas with me that do anything for me. Let's bring these niggas. Let's take the DJ equipment. Let's do this. Let's have them do this. Let's try to. You get what I'm saying? See? And those approaches was the wrong approach. So now I try to double back 3 or 4 years later. They like, bro, you don't even give me your music, bro.
Bad dope already, nigga.
You some street nigga. You ain't trying to do no music.
You just came up here and tried to bully shit already.
Bully some shit. Yeah. It was the wrong approach. So I tried to double back from things I did in 2012. Try to double back 2017, 2018, 2019, even 2016. And they was like, you know what I mean? They wasn't really fucking with me like that. So now 2019, they finally start giving me a chance. They finally start playing the music, finally start booking me for shows, finally start paying me, and now I'm pulling up to different shows. So that was like 2018, 2019. I'm finally really starting to move around, but I'm older, you know what I mean? But I'm really 6 years behind because of all this county bids I'm missing. I'm not taking things serious. I don't understand the power of promotion. I don't even understand the power of words yet. You know, we were just having a conversation that we was 24. You was 24 when you picked the book. I said I'm about 25 or 26 around the same time. Yeah. So we don't understand the essence. And if I already could lead the people that's with me, I should be able to lead the people that's around those people. So on and so forth. And how can we make the people that I'm leading to leaders? And they lead the man next to them, so on and so forth. And not say I'm bigger than them, but maybe I got information that they don't have, and I can give it to them. You know what I mean? So it's those concepts and that mind state that changed the rap game for me and turned it not just music, but into businesses. And then, you know, imagine one of your best mans, Arsenal the Rebel, one of the biggest battle rappers in the world. I had to take my time off him on camera because if I keep staying with him, I'm gonna be coattailing. That's all they're gonna know me for. It's gonna be hard to get up out that shadow, so I had to kind of go this way so I can, you know what I mean? And we can, you know, I still talk. This is my brother. We see each other almost every day. You know what I mean? Around when I call him for features, whatever, and vice versa. But I just, you know what I mean? I gotta make it look this way. You know what I mean? Behind the scenes, we still gonna be with each other on camera now. You know what I mean? And then I can express things different. We ain't come up in the internet era. So early 2000, 2005, not even. I ain't get on Facebook till 2010. Or none of that, you know what I mean? Dude's been on it 2007 and 8. I got on MySpace 2010. They talking some MySpace dead. You know what I mean? I'm like, what?
You at the graveyard.
Right? I'm at the graveyard.
Like, so, this shit over. Right? Let's get it.
So I ain't understand the power of you know what I mean? My music, not just the music, who I was at the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it took a lot to get to where I was at.
Good. And, you know, so let's talk about the North rap scene, right?
Right.
You know, you just spoke of Arsenal. How is your, you know, relationship with the other artists such as Arsenal? Who else we got? Sue, Shotgun Suge.
Right.
Like, you know, I guess that whole little play right there because
just a lot of all artists generally.
Yeah, because you know we do have we definitely got a let's say a plethora of new artists coming in right behind as well. But yeah, like how is the relationships right now?
All right, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I to start to say this, like I don't got no ops. All my ops is either like doing the will or they dead, or we probably made amends. I seen them and just being honest, and you know I'm at a different stage in my life where I don't hold no type of, you know what I mean, whatever it is, and I'm able to walk past you and I wish you the best. You're a black man, I understand. Like we was having that conversation where we was at that time, and we just in different spaces now. So let me just say that. So I'm never gonna beef with no rap artist.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying over that. So that's we can just get that clear. Surf is one of my little brothers. Like I'm one of the pillars of the game. When I'm niggas, people like, what do you mean? I'm in Essex County, this hip hop. I'm probably one of the biggest. This is why. So Surf first came out, right? I was with myself. I was with Block City. My blood niggas from that. They had a battle league out. You know, Surf hollered at me. I got him on that league and helped him with that play. He was even. I had a label too back then. He was part of my label. He was one of my artists. Okay. So and then he moved on. He went locked up. Came home. Did his thing. He parted ways. He did his own thing. And, you know, he grew. You know, he is a successful artist. He doing what he do. My little brother, love him. He doing his thing, so that's that. Me and Ars came in it together, the game together. He from my hood,
from the same
you know,
block.
we from the same block. So you know that's a different. That's a different thing. Shotgun Suge started coming in battle rapping at the Block City joints too. He wanted his first shot at what's the name? I hollered at Loaded Lux for him. Him and Loaded Lux, they whatever they figured out. You know what I mean? And they helped him somehow on that scene. You know what I mean? And he, you know, he Grape Street too. So that's my little bro. You know, 151 Fever Gang, Kirk, don't know them. I knew them for 10 years, maybe 15 years. I probably know them 15 years now, 17 years, so that relationship was cemented. You know what I mean? I know all the DJs. You remember DJ Walla from back in the party areas when niggas was dancing and shit? You know what I mean? When we was younger? So I'm connected that way. I know Lady L from the parties. And she knew Blaze in some capacity. I'm not gonna really talk about the relationship, but they knew each other. And you know what I mean? You know, Blaze was a good guy, my guy, cool guy. When I seen him, you know what I mean? Every time we have a conversation, it's been great. You know what I mean? So me and Blaze was fly. Me and Lady L been fly before that, from the parties, the Murder Mommies, all that. You know what I mean? From that first scene. So I'm kind of connected through all avenues of the music. I kind of know all the promoters. I kind of know all the DJs. DJ Shy from Irvington, you know what I'm saying? K Slade, I met him a couple different times. Okay. Like I kind of know, I'm kind of connected to everybody. So when it comes to our industry, only niggas I'm kind of missing is the young boys. But the youngest I can go to is 280 Moose. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Little Moose, Big Moose. You know what I mean? Little baby bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, I got a record with Lil Bro. Okay. I know his sister. Remember Fonta? Mm-hmm. Back then, she kind of like in that era. So, you know, everybody are all kind of connected. Yeah. Some way, like we all kind of family. Everybody. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's, you know what I mean? That's what I always say with the Newark streets. We all connected somehow. Yeah. Family, friends. So the industry...
It's all 6 degrees of separation.
Right. But this is the problem I always tell niggas, right? Mm-hmm. The problem with our industry here in Newark is this. Mm-hmm. The DJ's getting paid. The party promoters getting paid. Mm-hmm. The actual people that's going to the party is paying. Mm-hmm. But the whole problem is only one person that's not getting paid is the artist. Mm-hmm. So that's where the industry not meeting at. Everything else is meeting everything else.
So what do you?
But that one part.
So what do you think can happen for the artist to start getting paid?
What's her name? Coi Ray or whatever. What's her name? That just popped.
Yeah.
Cooler Ray. Whatever.
Yeah.
She's super fire. You know what I mean?
Shit.
Jersey native.
Yeah.
She got to come back out here.
Yeah.
Bring 2 or 3 artists out with her and demand that.
Yeah.
Because when you see them with them, now you're part of the industry. You grandfathered in. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You got to brand your brand with other brands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So your big homie probably wouldn't be, or you big homie, or my big homie probably wouldn't be as cool with me until another motherfucker introduced me to him.
Exactly.
And solidified me. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, this ain't the nigga. You know what I mean?
He stamped him.
He stamped me. So it got to be the same way when it comes, you know what I mean? Yeah. Then we got to do business. The artists got to do business. Yeah. The artists got to come pay for interviews.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because they need this exposure. Now, not only the artists got to pay for interviews, the artists got to pay the DJ. Mm-hmm. This is the beginning stages, I'm saying. You can't skip no stages.
Nah, you can't skip none.
You feel me? And then the artists got to make better content. Mm-hmm. It got to be more believable content. Mm-hmm. All right, we not from the South. We don't never hustle in no trap houses. Yeah. That ain't what we do. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's projects here and corner stores. Yeah. That's what we did. So we gotta that energy gotta match. Yeah. When you come down here and you see niggas, but the sound should be one the same. The problem is ain't no sound the same. So it's now niggas doing drill something. What's that new joint called? Jersey Jack and Drill, whatever. Okay. So now they taking club beats and rapping over it. Mm-hmm. Now I think that's a dope idea, right? Because it sound fire, right? But and it sound new and youthful. Yeah. But now, are we all going to follow that? Yeah. Or is it going to be the other side? Like Chicago is. You know, Chicago got 2 different types of drill. Yeah. They got the old head drill with King Louie, and then they got the Lil Durk in them era after that, and which was both successful. But obviously, Durk and them probably they more the spotlight on them now. Exactly. I don't know how King Louie, you know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure he's still doing his thing. Yeah. But I'm here to simply say that we gotta follow. These gotta be our 2 mantras. New rap, and then what's the name? It can't be the in between Atlanta shit. It can't be, you know what I mean? And niggas can't be fictitious, looking like other niggas.
Yeah, niggas have to own our own style.
Right.
We have to be us, and another thing we talked about. I told you when I went down to Atlanta.
Right.
I forgot what year it was. Probably like 2009. And
he was down early.
Yeah, and then when I went, in every club that we went to, they all had open mic. And after every artist down there performed, the whole club would clap for him, right? Like I said, like the strippers, the dope boys, everybody in the club would clap for every artist. And this not at one club. We went to multiple different clubs, 4, 5, 6 different clubs.
That's huge.
And that shit fucked my. Oh shit, they supporting each
other.
Black,
they showing love.
And black, everybody in that black. And then you take it, you know. Only thing I ever seen was up here. Niggas up here perform. Fuck out of here. I ain't wanna hear that shit. Motherfucker, we can't see D Block. Get them niggas up here on the stage.
Get them out the way.
Get them out. I ain't here for no opening act. And all they
it's funny, but it's sad.
And that's what I'm saying. And I seen that back then in 2009. Man, they supporting each other down here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it was exactly like, because this was when, you know, Waka Flocka had just came out.
Right. Oh, let's do it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the first time I heard that song.
Yeah, that's the first time I landed too, 2010.
Yeah. And and just seeing how all that stuff was received down there.
Right.
it was full support. And like I said, only thing I know and experience was up here. A lot of times, like, you know, before COVID had hit and everything, and you know, promoters was bringing acts and stuff to these clubs, you really wasn't even seeing nobody, like, they wasn't even really doing opening acts no more.
They stopped it.
They stopped doing that shit.
Then towards the end, they started making niggas pay for the opening acts at the end. I said, yo, you would charge a nigga $1,000 to perform after Megan Thee Stallion?
What the fuck I'm gonna go up there and do?
Niggas
throw bottles at me, niggas cooking now.
That's that showcase weed.
Bro,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like...
And I don't promote that. I don't care how nobody feel. I'm going to speak my truth.
Okay.
I tell all artists, bro, don't do no showcases, bro. It's a waste of money and time, bro.
Yeah. Now, why you say that, though?
So showcases are a waste of money and time because they're not here to see you. You just said they're here to see They're here to see what's in there. They're here to see D-Block. They're here to see Cool Reg. Whatever that.
Fuck off this stage, nigga.
Yo, you know what I mean? So, but and another thing is, right, doing shows at clubs is a waste of time. Niggas like, why you don't do shows at clubs?
Yeah.
So it's a waste of time because the artists don't prevail at no clubs, right? Because that's not where fans is at.
Word.
Those fans are there for what they're there for, right?
Yeah.
They're not there for you. You got to throw your own events. You got to start off small. I don't give a fuck if 8 people come in, right? If all 8 of your cousins come and 8 niggas from your block and 5 bitches that like you, right? Yeah. You ask your 5 bitches to bring a person each. They all bring one other person. You ask your 8 cousins to bring 1 person each, and you ask your 8 mans to bring 1 person each, right? The next thing, then you start putting your music out there, you promote, and then the next time you do it again in a month from now. So those 20 people that you had there gonna turn to hopefully 40, but more like 30. Yeah. Another 10 on top of that. Yeah. And then so on and so forth. But people don't understand. This is one thing we miss in the black community, right? Black community that's big as much as financial education, right? It's patience. Yeah. When you lack patience, along with lacking the financial information, and then you got no real backbone. A lot of you niggas be like, the women be like, yo, why the men ain't men no more, right? Because they wasn't taught backbone. When you was younger, right? Remember your grandmother used to make you sit at the what's name until you eat the pig feet? You not moving off this. You not moving from in front of this plate right here until you eat this food.
Hold up. Hey Harry.
Not the pig feet though,
Hey Harry, you remember that shit? Your mom don't let you move from the kitchen table till you eat your vegetables.
Until you eat the vegetables. The pig feet. I don't want to eat no pig feet, bro.
Yeah, my boy used to have a standoff with his mother. They eat
the vegetables. It used to be hot back in the day. But you know what that shit built? Patience and character. Because you sat there all night. So the young boys that come after us, I ain't talking about the niggas that's 30 now. I'm talking about the niggas that's under them. The niggas that's under them, they parents, they moving so fast trying to make money to provide for them, right? They don't teach you no backbone. They ain't sitting here until they food.
We don't got time. Everything is too fast. Right. Like we in a microwave era, right? Like even at times where, you know, like that's our thing, right? And when I say our, I mean human beings.
Right.
Humans have the ultimate battle against time.
Fact.
Since the beginning of time, when we knew that death was imminent and it was for everybody. All human beings ever tried to do was outbeat death.
Right. Not happening.
It ain't happening. But that's all technology is, right? That's all the obsession is. That's why everything is moving faster. That's why everything takes further. That's why they don't ride on a horse from here to California because it takes too long.
Right.
We gonna jump in this car.
Facts.
And then we're gonna jump in the faster car. Then we're gonna jump on a train. Then we're gonna take an airplane. Then we're gonna take a private jet. And that's the whole, you know, like, it's not about the look. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kevin Hart don't have a private jet because he's doing it for a look. He's doing it because it's getting him to his bags quicker. Yeah. He don't have enough time to sit there and catch a commercial flight from LA to New York and then gotta be in Oklahoma the same fucking night. He need that private jet. So it's gonna be worth it to him to, you know, spend that money on the private. But what I'm saying is we don't have patience. Right? Because everything is now.
It gotta be now.
It gotta be now.
And it's
even with doing this is pre-recorded.
Right.
But motherfuckers want this shit right away. They want this shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like when we drop a clip for it, And I said, yo, we dropping this shit tomorrow. Nigga like, man, we want that shit now. Why you tease me? Why you show me the post?
Right.
And it's just like, you know, everything is just, you know, out of whack, sort of say. Everybody is just trying to beat time, and we don't have patience.
Right, and that's the problem. That's a huge problem, that we don't have patience, man. Because when you lack patience, you don't see things. See, the eye of an entrepreneur is different of an eye of a regular working man. Yeah. So the eye of an entrepreneur, when I walk in the room, when I first walked in this room, I examined everything, everyone. And when I didn't know he was here, I knew somebody was back here because I seen things moving. Yeah. Right? So I examined every single thing, every single detail. I thought it was younger. I thought my abilities was heightened because I was outside in the streets. That's not what it was. Okay. As I got older, I had to figure out it ain't from the streets. It's because I'm meant to be an entrepreneur. I'm meant to do these things, right? So you got to pay attention to detail. Yeah. But the only way I was able to notice that more is when I slowed down. The more patience I had. You know what I mean? The more I could figure out conversations, the more understanding I had, and the better off I am. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So it's all about patience. Most things start with patience. You know what I mean? Like I said, the building a backbone story. When we was sitting here, you know what I mean? We had to eat the pig feet. Yeah. If you ain't eat it, you ain't getting up off the chair. You gonna sit here all night. Yeah. You know what I mean? That was one of them things. I don't care how you crown my husband, they going to sleep, falling up. I wound up eating that motherfucker. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Had to do things we didn't want to do for the greater good. Because we all grew up poor. Yeah. I always tell niggas, yo, I'm the brokest nigga from my hood. But there's other hoods out here. So it's another nigga just like me 7 blocks away. Yeah. You get what I'm saying to you? And all he ate was bread. I'm not eating these hog maws or whatever I gotta eat tonight. No, my grandma trying to feed me. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah, it ain't a delicacy, but it's something now.
It's survival.
Right. So that translates on how we treat the people that's next to us. How we treat our woman. How we for some reason our friends more important than our woman when they shouldn't be. You get what I'm saying? You ain't fucking your woman. Yeah. Not only, you ain't fucking your friends. And then your friends, she more loyal. She coming with you to court cases, doctor's visits. You done burnt her twice. She there still, you know what I'm saying? I'm just simply saying, when you from the places we from, it's been crazy shit going on.
It's been crazy as shit there.
And you about to put this nigga say, man, fuck that bitch, come to war with me. Yeah. Beefing with some niggas that he owe money to. Yeah. You ain't even tell him to sell that back.
That he owe money to.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. Yeah. That shit, niggas is stupid. You know what I'm saying?
But you know,
they don't know no better.
Yeah, let me say it.
We changed it.
Right.
Look.
Let me tell you. Niggas not stupid. You know what I mean? No, let me rephrase that. But I was talking to little bro.
Niggas just gotta do bad, nigga.
No, he ain't got nothing to do with what I'm about to say. What I said, but what I'm about to say, right? Yeah. He just remember we just talked to him. I'm like, yo, when you had left out here, right? I'm like, little bro, what you do last night? He's like, I was just with your brother. We was at 46 last night. I'm like, damn, I ain't go there in 15 years. There's a reason why. Yeah. I don't care how nice it is. I value me more than I value you, and that's no disrespect to you. So life is about self-preservation, right? So I'm no more important than you, and you no more important than me. But in my mind, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the same time, it got to be a middle ground of respect, right? So if you a black man, so you more important than this person, I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? Yeah. So when I see you, I should go out my way. If I'm standing in your face to say what's up with a greeting and not to be disrespectful, right? All comes with that, the patience. You know what I mean? Because it took me a while to sit back and understand and learn that. Because if I didn't sit back and turn it down, I'm supposed to be at 43rd, and then, you know what I mean, getting a fight with bro, because I'm staring at him, I'm supposed to sit back and understand him, you know what I mean?
And it's because...
It's called understand it, man.
You know, like, you don't go there 9 times out of 10 for the same reasons why I don't go there.
Right.
Because I know how I can't be in certain environments.
Right. It's crazy.
It's crazy. And like I said, a little bit earlier, I don't really know how to half-ass anything. Right?
That nigga back there throwing crazy.
And it ain't even, it's the environment, right? You know what I'm saying? It's the environment. It's the shit can go left.
Yeah, not that. You tell the truth. You still love it.
I do.
Me too. That's my same issue, bro.
But that's why I don't do it.
Right. That's why I go around the homies.
Because
I love them and I love the environment. I love the.
Yeah.
But then I love y'all too much. I ain't about to come around y'all, man. We gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna start getting on stupid shit, start drinking, start partying. And I'm cheating on my girl for sure. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that I am. I'm saying that in that environment around that type of
it makes it that easy.
Right.
It makes it because because I always
black
been a fucking
black man.
Yeah, clap it up for that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, it's just like I always been a fucking type of guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've always been a fucking type of guy. And I can't chill in these type of areas because I tend to say, fuck it. Like, yo, you want to get ignorant, I'm a go stupid. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that. He was just in a new direction.
He ain't the nigga who brings the bachelor party. You gotta leave that nigga home.
Leave me home with my glasses on. This ain't, look, man. You gotta speak things into existence. I gotta wear these glasses. Superman gotta be correct. Right. Because if I got these specs on, I can be like, yo, I'm chill. What's going on? Hey, I see these motherfuckers on. I'm 8, you know what I mean? Oh, shit get dangerous.
It's getting crazy.
It's getting crazy now.
Yo,
I thought he changed. I'm still a little bit off, man. Shit, man.
We got patience.
Yeah,
patience. Can't be better tomorrow. Can't be better.
Yeah, that patience
shit, man. This episode.
Patience. Hey, yo, you hear that, huh?
Yeah, it is.
That patience, man. So now y'all know, man.
Right.
So, and look, damn, yeah, we been swerving. Yo.
Right, we having fun, we enjoying ourselves. And look, we ain't no liquor involved.
No liquor involved.
We just get great energy. Right. You know what I mean?
Damn, I would shout y'all out, but y'all ain't send me no checks.
At all.
Fuck no, man. Y'all ain't sending up no check, man.
So let me ask you this question though, right?
What up?
You know, I'll be saying you know what I mean? I see you with Roz, right? I'm like, damn. How is those conversations, knowing that we come from? How is those conversations with him? And is he susceptible to listen to reason? Like,
yeah, our conversation crazy. That's little bruh, you know what I mean? Little bruh. He always been little bruh. Nah, but our conversations is always dope, man. And he listen. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
he listen a lot. Cause he catch an earful because of the seat that he sit in. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting. He got the highest power in the city. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things come to him.
Right.
And whenever we talk about issues, like let's say I bring an issue to him, 9 times out of 10, by the time I really get him to him, if he not aware of it, he'll do his homework. Then we'll get up and we'll talk about it. And it's always solution oriented.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's never downplaying nothing. It's always about finding the means to an end, right? And it's even go as far as like even when we sat down with Top 6 guy, shout out to little bro, man.
Right.
And matter of fact, shout out to bro. I don't even call him little bro. That's
yeah.
bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, shout out to bro. Shout out to bro, man. And that was a misunderstanding, right? It was jokes being told, but within them jokes, you know what I'm saying, Rash felt like it was some disrespect that was thrown in there at his way. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as doing some old, suck my dick type of stuff, and
yeah, we all men at the end of the day.
Yeah, so it was cool to had a conversation, and for him to be willing to have the conversation and pretty much come from his busy day and his hot seat to meet with an everyday regular citizen and to work out whatever differences that he had, and for him to be able to come inside the mayor's office, you know what I'm saying, to have a conversation, you know what I'm saying, to get to meet him as a person, and they met each other as 2 individuals, and now today they support each other.
That's a great thing.
You know what I'm saying? And even as far as issues that I had with the, 2 young ladies who wanted to get back inside school.
Right.
Even able to bring that to him, and he, giving them direct responses back. Like, nah, we hear y'all. Look, I hear you. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So, yeah, he definitely always in a good space, and he with the people. He with the hood. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that I always try to get. People they gonna see what they gonna want to see. They gonna want to interpret what they want to interpret. Right. No matter how much you put a truth in front of them, some people just rather believe a lie because it's more entertaining.
Right.
Cool. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Right. So with me, I'm from Irvington.
Yeah.
We barely even know I don't even really know the mayor's name offhand. No, and that's if you look at this interview, that's no disrespect.
Yeah.
It's just that Rod's name's so big and he's such a public figure, and he's been that way since we was in high school.
Exactly.
Back in the day, he was the first ones really calling truth to power by holding those meetings back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people gonna say what they want to say, but now he the mayor, we see his responsibility, and I just be wondering, like, it's a lot of development in Newark, a lot of development in Newark. I wonder how those jobs trickle down to the people of Newark. But only the people in Newark could tell us that, you know what I mean? I guess we would see an unemployment rate, so on and so forth. And you there with them more and able to have those conversations. You get what I'm saying? I'm wondering, I'm asking questions, just wondering, the situation with him and just, how he feel about it, coming from the city, the development of the city, so on and so forth, and just hold me down when I'm trying to fill out for these new houses. I'm trying to
hold me down.
Show me some love, Ross.
I'm saying, shoot it to me.
You know what I mean? Show me some love.
Yeah, and no doubt that he will, because he telling everybody that's what I'm here. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I need y'all to have y'all shit in order.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need y'all. Doing this in the daytime and then doing something else at night.
For sure.
Because everything gonna come to the light, and if it all comes down, you're gonna make me look bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now when the next
election,
yeah, you know what I mean, or the next 8 come, if I sit here and I fuck up, if I go to 43rd and I have a fuck up, it's gonna make all of us look bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the whole city see me sit next to this guy.
Right.
So now if I sit here, I get caught up in something negative. I get caught up in a gang thing. I get caught up in a money laundering. I get caught up cracking somebody over their head inside of a bar.
RLS media joints.
I'm all over RLS media. You know what I'm saying? So now, if you want to take the same route, or anybody else that was coming behind me wanted to take the same route,
be able to.
They're gonna always use me for the example.
Right.
Hell no, we ain't gonna help birth the next 8.
Yeah, right.
And that's the whole thing, So it's we have to have the patience, right?
Right.
We coming from the drug era. We coming from, fast flips. But investing in yourself ain't a fast flip. It ain't overnight.
It's a long road, bro.
It's a long road.
Right.
It's a long road. So if we believe in ourselves. Because, like you said, your whole idea with the rapping, this is gonna be my lane that I use. But once y'all know me for this,
open other lanes.
It's gonna open up hella other lanes.
Right.
And I believe we have to look at ourselves that way.
Right.
I'm the dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the product. Yeah, you might know LeBron for playing basketball, but he got all this other shit going on.
Right. Mad sneakers.
Everything. You know what I mean? And
entertainment companies, media companies, he own it all.
And we have to treat our life the same way.
Right.
Like we have to. Yeah, you might know me for doing 1-on-1 with 8, but I'm also a city elected official.
Right.
I also got a nonprofit. I also got many other things. Got Yay. Got New Direction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not a one-trick pony.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
And that's just how we want to treat it, though.
Right.
So we have to, and it ain't overnight. And like we just said, I picked up my first book at 25 years old.
Right.
I was 25 years old when I read when I picked up and read my first book on my own. And that shit fucked my life up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It fucked up my negative life.
Right.
Everything I was doing wrong. Oh shit! I seen. You know what I'm saying? It opened my eyes to the world. And I'm about to be 35 next month.
Right.
So that, for the past 10 years, I just feel like I just came alive. I was asleep. My whole, you know what I'm saying? I was going back and forth in the building, doing drugs, ripping and running.
I always tell niggas, right? Tell people just generally, like, when you come out of gang banging, it's like coming out of a coma.
Yeah.
You just learn how to walk this first time. You know what I'm saying? To see the truth is like opening your eyes when you was in the dark all the time. You know how the light hurt your eyes and it take time for your eyes to focus.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But it's about not doubling back. I mean, sometimes even if you do the wrong things, quote unquote, it's about living your life the right way.
Yeah.
So how you make your money don't necessarily say what type of person you are, but what you do with your money.
Yeah.
Say what type of person you are. That speaks volumes.
That speaks volumes right there.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What we got next for? What we got? What's next for you? What you got for the people to look out for?
Right. So we just did a new contract with a certain promoter. I started promoting ads. So I ain't gonna really say his name. I know Ada want me to. So you know what I mean? We just regrouped. We just structured a new song. We wasn't gonna get a feature on it, so we're not gonna get a feature on it. We're gonna take a new direction. You know, usually I drop albums. I just dropped the album in January. You know what I mean? Passion. You know what I mean? December that just came out. You know what I mean? We've been dropping the video every month since then.
What's the name of the album?
Passion.
Passion.
Yeah. So
where you can find that?
All outlets, every single outlets, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify. You can go get most of the videos on YouTube. It's on YouTube. It's on Shazam. Anything you can do. Any way you can find music, you can get it. You know what I mean? SoundCloud probably. It's on everything. You know what I mean? So we changed the direction from for dropping projects. We about to just drop singles. And we're going to gear towards putting all our ducats, all our money in one basket for this particular project, for this particular record. And we're going to put the money behind it. You know what I mean?
And when you dropping this record?
Probably within the next 3 to 6 weeks. We're trying to figure it out now. You know, the budget is there. Mm-hmm. The music is mostly there because it's almost done. It's not even done yet. We got only a verse and a hook. You know what I'm saying? I got another verse because we really wanted to feature on it. So now I'm about to go in and play with it. And you know, our own studios, it's podcast studios, music studios, real estate, so on and so forth. Yeah. So it's a lot to juggle. Yeah. So I give myself 3 to 6 weeks, you know what I mean? 3 to 6 weeks I should be back out. You know what I mean?
Okay. Tell people about the studios that you got.
Oh, so yeah, you know what I mean? Blaze and Bar Studios. You know what I mean? It's at Elizabeth 46 Caldwell Place, Elizabeth, New Jersey. We just moved from Union, New Jersey. Make sure y'all come hit us up. What's your number so they can give you a call anytime they want you? Hit Blaze and Bars Studios. Hit us up and book your time. The link is right up there on the app, man. We got you from there. PBM_Louie. That's my personal Instagram page. Right now I'm dropping every week. This is my 3rd episode called Checks and Balances. Last week that just dropped, this week that just dropped was all my daughters. So I put my daughter's episode out, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, you know what I mean? It's called Family Over Everything. I let them do their own thing. They
That's
like
on YouTube.
5 and 7 is on YouTube as well. But it's also on some stuff on my page. You can check it out on my page, but mainly on YouTube. So just Instagram, YouTube me. You know what I mean? Twitter me, I'm here, man. Facebook, Louie Jay. You know what I mean? Just type it in Google, I'm gonna pop right up. The first name, no other name gonna pop up.
Hey, yo, I'm telling y'all now, man. If y'all ain't tuned in to Louie Jay yet, man, this right here gonna give you all the reason to, man.
Right. You know so far this one.
Hey, yo, I want to thank you for coming to the Alright? Hey, yo, we're gonna do another one soon, man. I'm letting you know now.
Next season, put me up there, bro.
Hell yeah. Oh, you already know it's about to get crazy, man.
Have some fun, bro.
Hey, yo, so thank everybody for tuning in, and like this joint, subscribe, go check out Louie Jay, watch some more episodes 101 with 8. Until the next time, I'm out of here, man.
Yeah.
Alright?